Not yet. Okay, we'll have to... Oh, we have to get him his mortar and pestle. That'll probably change some things. I think we're all good here. I need a rug. This for a rug. This is really important, chat. Hmm. Okay. We're gonna put the yellow one on us. Sleep. They added so much to this game, it's awesome. Dude, I kid you not. This might be the one of the best survival games available right now. Yep. It's endless, you only need one. Oh, I understand that. I was looking at crafting more of them. Yeah, like different ones, not the same one. Alright, we're gonna take the doubles out. Put them in our overflow chest. Great. We're gonna put the berries in here. Man, we need more chests. Berries in there. We don't have shroud juice in there. We'll put some shroud juice in there. Some active mycelium in there. Take you out. Take you out. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Okay. I think we are good there. Oh, we have 74 of those now. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's do... First, let's do this. Yeah, this game doesn't even come out until next year. Which means by the time it gets out, man, like, oh my god. This game is going to release pretty wild. Oh, look at this, pretty crazily. Hell yeah, dude. So this is wild. If we look at this, these plants right here that we planted at the same time as these plants went through their first and second stage before these plants even reached their first stage. So farm soil is a huge deal. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Okay, that's like a 200+% increase in speed. Why does my farm not have a fence? I just haven't done a fence yet. I honestly, this was kind of a test. I'm going to let all this harvest out, and then I think I'm going to make an actual farm. This is, this was just to test the soil and stuff. We're also doing stuff over here to see how this would grow, and yeah, all that. Great. Do we have any more plants? We need to get more farm stuff, farm soil. Yeah, big time. In fact, you know what we'll do for now? Because we got to go get this anyway. Let's do you, 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 you. Okay. Now, hopefully this is giving me farm soil back, I think. Okay. And then we want to go over here. Oh, no, it's giving me dirt back. Oh, interesting. It's not giving me the soil back. Huh. Not a big deal. It didn't cost too much, but that's still interesting. Have you noticed the seed beds can pull from magic chests? I have. Yep, and it's freaking awesome. Mm-hmm. Is it you? No, it's the alchemist. No, you're not the alchemist. You're the alchemist. Yeah, buddy. Need more water. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. Let's eat some chicken. There it is. Boop. Can Cohh make a well? I am absolutely going to make a well eventually. But I do not have one currently. Yep. Oh, refilling. Okay. Wine Wizard.
Super chat. Good morning, Cohh and chat. I started another run of this game. Enjoying it so much. Also, thank you for being so positive about life.
Hey, Wine Wizard. I really appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you're playing this awesome game. And appreciate the support. Thanks for the super chat. And Travelian, 200 hours with this game. Can't stop, won't stop. I believe it. I believe it, dude. I can't wait to make like a giant action. I think I'm going to do a castle build. Like a huge exterior wall and then like an interior courtyard with houses for all the people. And then we'll have like a big castle with like multiple rooms, like a big throne room and a staircase and going up to second floors and turrets. Kind of like our Valheim build, I'm thinking. Yeah. Don't the villages normally wander? They absolutely do. I just don't have that. You can move them. So like if you want the villagers, I want all my villagers here because it's just easier to have them all in one place. But yeah. So why not do all that big stuff now? Dude, we're playing a huge new game in like 5 days. On top of that, we have Dune coming out soon, which I'm planning a big run of. We've got multiple things in June. What game? Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. Yep. Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. I am one of like the only people on Twitch that is just stupidly hyped for this game. Like I am so excited for this game. Yeah. Oh wait, is it even here? Can I even show you? There it is. But dude, this is hitting 1.0 in 5 days. It's basically like a spiritual successor to Morrowind. But it has come so far. It has come so far. Yeah.
It was the hand that reached beyond knowing. The seeker who dared to cross the boundary.
I've seen people like you.
And there's fishing! Oh my god.
Worn down, dragged through the mud.
You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss.
Oh, get the damn fish!
I will.
We can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
Your soul is diseased. There is something poisoning it.
Dude, I'm so excited to explore this game.
What spreads through your body is something more. It touches the very essence of one's soul.
I don't think I've seen this trailer. Is this new? Dude. Oh. Is this like Oblivion? The spiritual the creators have said that their main influence of this game was taking their Arturian world and making a modern day Morrowind style game. And there's the horse armor. But the goal was to bring the Morrowind style gameplay into the current day and age. So the Morrowind, Oblivion, that kind of thing. Yep. We've played it a couple times throughout its development. The first time we played it, I was already sold. Like it was rough around the edges and pretty basic, but I was already sold. And then the second time we played it, which was a few major updates later, it was like a different game at that point. And since then, it's undergone like a year more of development. So I am pretty pumped for this one. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped for this one. Ooh, health potion plus. Dude. Wait, what? Instantly restores a small amount of health and continuously heals for 10 seconds. So this one does 220 over... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, we gotta make all these anyway. I guess we will make these as much as we can, right? Sure. Great, man. Ton of health pots. Hell yeah. So we'll do that like that. We'll put the mushrooms back here for now. Just, I mean, I guess the more of this, the better. So that's fine. We'll mass produce that later. This, we need to do the farming. We need to go get that farming stuff. What do we want to do? Maybe we'll, you know what? Let's go get some farming stuff right now while we're thinking about it, so we can get that stuff cooking while we're doing other things. Is there a specific game that comes to mind that grew your channel the most? So it's the way that streaming works, and like I tell people these days, it's not about like one success. It's not about like one you have to basically set yourself up to get lots and lots of little successes. There have been hundreds and hundreds of games over the last 12 years that have slowly and slightly increased my numbers. So it's, you know, games like Fallout 4, Cyberpunk, Stalker 2, KCD 2. So like every time you see me have one of those streams that has like 13K plus, like that's like forward movement. So it's there's not like a single game you can attribute it to. It is more creating a stream that looks for opportunities instead of just kind of sits there and lets them come to them. Yeah. And that's what I tell people like these days, especially people that want to start streaming. I'm like, you can't, unless there are a few single game streaming instances you can do that. But like really at the end of the day, especially these days, if you want to succeed on Twitch, you have to go where the viewers are. Like you have to. Or you have to do a lot of groundwork outside of Twitch, which is also something I strongly recommend. That's what I did, which is also a big deal. But yeah, there's not really like, I feel like when people ask that, like, what's the game that was your breakout game? A lot of times they're like, what was the magic bullet to your success? And the short of it is there's none of those. And the amount of times that I've seen streamers have a breakout game, even for like a week to a month, and then after that, just watch all of their viewers disappear over the course of weeks, months to years. It is by no means a guarantee if you have a break. In fact, one of the biggest things I remember is there was a smaller streamer that was actually a big part of our community. And I don't remember which big streamer he tied into. I think it was either like Dan's Gaming at the time, or there were a few other big streamers. And basically what was happening is like every day...
I feel quite hungry. You look quite thirsty.
Every day, this larger streamer, and I think a couple of his buddies, were raiding his smaller channel. And that was getting him like, you know, it would bump him up to like 9,000 viewers. And then after a few hours, he'd drop down to like 500. And these guys were helping him out for like a few weeks. So it really jazzed this guy. And he was like, you know what? I'm teaching right now. I'm going to quit my teaching job. I'm going to go full time. Like, this is it. And he tried his damnedest. And just like I said, over the course of weeks to months, the big raiders stopped raiding him, and just like every day it was less viewers. It was less viewers because his success came from the raids. His success was the events. Unfortunately, it was not him. And what was another unfortunate thing is the type of content he made was not really the same as the people that were raiding him. So he did get an average viewer bump, but I mean, it, you know, in the double digits. So the worst part about this story is when he then did get to the point where he was like, I can't do this to sustain myself. He went back and his job was gone. So that sucked. Yeah. But just, you know, it's one of those tangible examples I've seen while streaming where it's like, there's so many situations when one would think there would be success and it just doesn't work out. Like, it's just, sometimes you can get as lucky as you possibly can be and it just doesn't work out. This is how it is. And it's unfortunate, but that's the reality. And I've seen it more times than I'd like to count. Skims with the 5 bomb. Thank you very much. Twitch should remove rating if it hurts channels. No, that's not the point at all. If that's the takeaway you're thinking of, that's not the takeaway I was trying to say at all. The point that I'm making is that you have to be ready to capitalize on those opportunities. You have to, like, when that rating stuff happens, You have to stay on your feet. You have to keep your content agile. You need to give those viewers good reasons to stay there. You need to foster a community. There's all this stuff you need to do to keep that momentum going. And if you don't keep that momentum going, then the whole thing falls apart. Where is the? I could have sworn this was the place with the farming. Oh, is that it down there? There it is. I think that's what I was looking for right there. This is the farming stuff, right? That we can dig up. I don't even understand how the conclusion rating works out. I think what he was saying is that guy got rated and he didn't succeed. And you know, so if by proxy that means that rating is bad, which is obviously not the case. But rating can be hugely beneficial. If you are, you know, fully crafting your opportunities. Yep. Ash and trash.
And this is why I would never stream. Sure, it's a dream, but hearing Cohh over the years talk about the work behind it just shows that is not something I'm willing to do.
When I first did this streaming thing, I tried to do it like for fun. And the first people that were here will remember that. I just turned my stream on when I wanted. I basically streamed all the time, didn't really do much offline at all. And that was like the first 3 months of the stream. And then the stream started to die. The stream started to fail. Like my last stream, after streaming for 3 months, was my favorite game, Deus Ex. And I streamed it for 14 hours straight. No breaks. And at the end of that 14-hour stream, I had less viewers. I had less followers than when I started, and I was streaming to 25 viewers. So at that point, I was like, okay, I either need to stop streaming and go get a job, because I'm not going to be able to support me and my wife anymore if I keep doing this, or I need to completely redo how I stream. And that's when I decided to treat it like my old IT job. Getting up every day at 7 o'clock, researching for an hour, starting at 8 a.m. sharp, completely reinventing the channel. That's when we went safe for work. That's when I started working on the mod team. That's when Roderick first, then Barry signed up. So, but if I had not done any of that, nah, I'd probably be back in IT. Yep. So 25 viewers was a lot at that time. Well, what's interesting is I luckily, because I didn't know what I was doing, stumbled into some of the best advice I give new streamers. And for me personally, the reason I started streaming was because I had some guildies. I led MMO guilds for almost 10 years. And I had some guildies that wanted to check out this game called Defiance. So I was like, oh yeah, you know, and they actually helped me get set up. I didn't even really know Twitch could do that at the time. And what was awesome is because my guild was helping me set it up and my guild was there, I turned on my stream for the first time and had like 30 viewers. And just because of that, my stream would be in like the top 3 for that game. And then, you know, Towley would come and play Defiance for, you know, 3 hours with his, God, 5,000-6,000 viewers at the time, which was like one of the top on Twitch. And a whole bunch of people would see Defiance, and then Towley would go, and then hundreds and hundreds of people would stay and like flood over the channels. So it was like, what I tell people these days is if you want to succeed on Twitch and you turn your stream on and you're streaming to under 10 viewers, then you need to ask yourself, do I want to stream to succeed or am I streaming to have fun? If you're streaming to have fun, just keep streaming. Stream to 0 viewers, whatever. You're having a good time. That's the point of it. It's your hobby. You're enjoying yourself. You're spending time doing something you enjoy. Awesome. But if you're streaming to succeed and you're streaming to under single-digit viewers, then you need to turn your stream off because you have a lot more groundwork to do. You need to be talking to your buddies. You need to be talking to your gaming groups. You need to be talking to your online friends. You got to be talking to your Xbox friends. You got to be talking to gaming communities that you like and you're a part of. You need to go into Discords. You need to lay the groundwork to have a foundation. And because when you turn on your screen, you want 30 viewers. And that'll put you ahead of literally tens of thousands of people. Tens of thousands of people. Now, a lot of people are going, wow, that sounds like a lot of work. In fact, I just looked over in chat and they said that's too much work. Well, that depends. How much do you want to succeed? How much work do you want to do? So that little thing there, like when I first started streaming, I would spend about an equal amount of time offline working on the stream as I would streaming. What if you have no friends? That's okay. Go post on, go politely ask on forums if you can advertise your stream. Make guides and politely pass those around. Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's lots and lots of ways you can do it. I do so much. Even this, you know, I've been doing this for 12 years. I am arguably one of the more successful streamers, especially of my age, on Twitch. I still do groundwork all the time. Message devs for keys. Message devs. Hey, when's your game going to be in early access? Can I get early access to it? Message devs. Hey, you need any voice acting work for your job? For the thing you're working on? Like, all the time, reaching out. That's how you make opportunities. If I just sat here and waited for them to come to me, I wouldn't get them. The only reason I'm in Baldur's Gate 3 is because I asked Sven. Yeah. So it's like that whole opportunity wouldn't have happened if I had not been proactive about it. So it's that kind of stuff, man. What about Cyberpunk? Cyberpunk came to me. I was very lucky about that. Cyberpunk actually came to me. I didn't even realize that was an opportunity. So some things, you know, happen. But in that case, the Cyberpunk stuff, like, they contacted us, and I just looked my management in the eye at that time, and I was like, you drop everything you're working on and you sort that out. Like, I could do nothing else but that, and I would be happy. So that kind of stuff is awesome. Wait, you were in Cyberpunk? Where? I am Gary the Prophet in Cyberpunk. So I am the guy that yells conspiracy theories at you on the side of the road when you go to the first Ripper Dock. I missed a chest in the animal pit in the mud. Ah, darn it. Thank you. We'll get back to it. Ooh, here we go. Hell yeah. So many berries, so many health pots. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to drop this here. Now, how much does it cost to make dirt land? Let me see here. If I want to build a bunch of dirt, it's going to cost 10 apiece? 1 apiece. Okay, great. Oh, wow, that's really good. It's hacky. Let's clear all that out. Okay. All right. Cohh, I agree, but I also think that issue with Twitch nowadays is it doesn't reward a lot of great streamers that do things the right way. 10 to 15 years ago, it could happen in an easier way, but today I never tie stream quality to number of viewers. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's true, Julia. I would definitely say that that's valid. Like, what Twitch rewards these days it's a very different place. It's a very different place. What it encourages is very different these days. So yeah, no question there. No question there. Let's see. We're gonna sort. Nope. Gonna sort you. Put this in. So now we can go ahead and I think we're gonna make a basic farm. Can I make like a? Why didn't that sort? That was weird. Huh. Oh, that is not what I meant. If I just hit R, will it all go back? Nope. Damn it. Okay, got that there. You can put a lot of this stuff there. Okay. I wanted tea. That's what we wanted, chat. Tea. Okay, as in spill the. Let's see. Okay. That dude's just standing in my doorway menacingly. Got some tar. Oh, do we put the wax back? Wax in there. Can I afford another chest? I need to make another chest, man. Yeah, I gotta make another chest. Let's take this for now. Oh, need 2 more active mycelium. Okay, we'll grab that when we go out. Cool. Alrighty. We also have 15 corn. Dang, dude. Let's just pop all this in here for now. Okay. Pop you in there for later. If we do... Let's see, how would I want to do this? I think I want to do... Let's get some stone. Need to make some more stone. Can we make any, like, road or path? Smooth stone road block. I might have just made a big mistake. Oh, I think I did. Oh, I did. What the hell? Oh, it's not. Okay, I need to do this. There we go. Okay, so what does this look like if I do this? Turns out we need food to survive. Weird, right? Very strange. Let's do you. Okay, let's see how this looks. It's not snapping well. Do I like that? Nah, I think I'm gonna use the foundation. I don't really like that. Okay. Oh, actually, I think we're gonna go over that though. Let's see. Yep, that's fine. Okay, we need some more stone. Let's grab that real quick. That didn't seem to work. You can press Y to undo building actions. Oh, thank you. Probably do that more. I think we just go like here. There we go. Rock and stone to the bone. Yeah. Definitely to the bone. Oh, that's cool too. Thank you, Mogwai.
I'm not sure if it is by design, but you can place farm soil on the ground and then spread it using a rake. The spread soil can be picked up with the pickaxe.
That is kind of hilarious, and I like it. Okay, so let's see how far we can build to the side here. We're going to do... First, let's sleep up to full. Get that done, get our rested and everything. That should be fine. We'll put down our nice rug. Bada boom, looking great. We'll go here, make some stone blocks. Great. Okay. Honestly, I kind of... Okay, they have this really nice thing where they have... If you look in here... You see how they have this really nice bow slot up here? And it lets you equip it. And then you can hit the Q button to access it. They need to add another spot over here. And they need to make it for the build hammer. And then you just hit B to use the build hammer. Like all the time. That'd be awesome. I'd love that. Let's go ahead. Okay, so that's about where we're stopped right now. It's a pretty good amount of space. Let's do one garden here. They're not down here, baby. Oh, we can go all the way up here. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I got farm soil back that time. So yeah, we want it like there. Now if we were to keep this, because I may need to do another row, depending on how this is going to look. So if that's the case, we'd want it to pop out like here. Yeah, right there. Okay. Well, getting a little closer. This is now Stardew Valley? Yes. Accurate. We need to build, like, a little bit of a gate. Build, like, a little gate. It'll probably be the carpenter. Secret doors? Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
Go get him!
Huh. Oh, we got a quest for him. We gotta get something for him to make better gear. We need to do that in the near future here. Okay, well, we don't have any of that right now, so we'll do a bajillion mushrooms. This is how you farm, chat. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mm-mm. The doors aren't very secret anymore. Not wrong. Not wrong. Let's put like 50. We'll put 60 in there. There we go. And 20 things. Good. 15 queued. There we go. Great. And we'll put that stuff right over here. Great. Derp, derp, derp. Derp, derp, derp. Perfect. Okay, yeah, we need to figure out how to make some fencing, but I think it's good for that. When is the rooftop garden for relaxing Zen meditation? Oh, that's going to be when we make our castle. We'll have probably multiple tiered rooftop gardens in the castle. Yeah, I'm guessing. Probably. Okay. So I'm going to go... Let's start working on more stuff. The Alchemist's Mortar. Oh, difficulty hard. Oh, interesting. Let's do the moderate stuff first. Okay, so here we go. Finding a useful gem forge. Show on map. Right there. Boom. That's our waypoint. Let's do it. Gem forging sounds pretty awesome. I want to see what that is anyway, so. Let's put all this away. Great. Alright. I'm actually going to put some raw meat in there because we need to make some cat food. Let's put all this here. Save that for later. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's go. Gonna sleep until day. The cat quest is priority number 1. Not wrong. Can I please rake the soil? I'd like to see the difference. Sure. Give me a sec. Okay. So I think what he was saying is if we rake like this, we see how we can spread it out. And then we can just, like, do it that way. So we could do it like that if we wanted to. Which is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Swap to a better bed for better resting buff? Oh, yeah? I'll have to look at that. Ooh. That's pretty. Okay, let's go for now. We got stuff to do. We got things to do, chat. We're going to do... Actually, that's good for now. And now we're going over here. Perfect. One second, chat. We good? All right, we are about 500 meters this way through the shroud. We could just go right in. I think we're going to. Here we go. What that structure is right there. It's not where we're going, is it? I don't think so. Hmm. The thing looks kind of important, whatever it is. Bam! More. Dude, there's so many guys here. Is that everything? I think so. Dude, what is this area? We gotta see what this is. Okay. What in the hell is in here? No. Oh, God. Oh, cool. Man, look at all this. Ew. Oh, oh God.